Hey there, it's Sarah Bailey. Today I want to show you how you can create a capture page for free by using Aweber. This is something that's really great that you guys can use with your new team members when they're trying to save some money. Now you're going to need an autoresponder anyway, so you're going to use Aweber or GetResponse or something like that. We found a way that you can create a nice looking capture page for free using Aweber, and I'm going to take you step by step on how to do that right here. This is what the capture page is going to look like that you can create. And you know what? It's simple looking, it's clean, and it's got a very good conversion rate, okay? Here's another one that you can create as well using the same program and by adding a photo to it. Okay, so I'll show you how we're going to do this. So you go to Aweber and you log into your account, and then you're going to click on the top where it says Create and Manage Lists. And we're going to do right here, click on the green box where it says create a list. We're going to create a new list. Now this information on this page, your company name, website, you'll fill this out the first time and you won't have to do that again. Now we got to name the list. So I'm going to name this DS Capture 4. And you want to give a list description. Now the description is something that your subscribers may see. So keep that in mind. Info on making money from home using eBay and Amazon. Oops, Amazon. Okay, then you click the blue box, next step. Now here, this is for a confirmation email, and we're not actually going to send these subscribers to have to go back to their email inbox to confirm their subscription. We're not going to do that, but Aweber makes you fill out the information anyway. They've created a generic message. You can change it if you want, but we're not even going to use it for this kind of capture page. But I have to go ahead and accept it anyway. All right, so at the top of the page, you want to make sure that you are on your current list, and I picked, what was I picking? DS Capture 4. Okay. So I want to make sure I'm on the right list. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on List Options, the top tab on the right. Click on List Options, and we're going to make sure this information is filled out. Okay, the basic information, DS Capture Page 4 is the name of the list name, and the information is that the list description is right there. Now the from name, that's who it's coming from. It's coming from me, and what email address I'm going to use. Now the section number 2 where it says notifications, enter your name and email below. This is something that you might want to fill out when you're new to building a list. Okay, when you're just starting to get some new subscribers, you can put your name there, and every time somebody opts into your capture page, you're going to get an email notification about that. And that's something that you could later make a video on and say, hey, look what happened, look at all these leads that I'm getting. Okay, you can show people that. But as your list starts to get bigger and you have 100 or 200 leads coming in a day, it could get a little bit annoying. So right now I'm just going to save the settings that way. Now this next section, personalize your list. You can fill out this information here. Section 2 says social media and sharing. I'm going to turn this off because when people fill out their name and information, I don't want it connected to Facebook. You might want to do that. You could experiment with it, do some split testing, that's fine. I'm not doing global text snippets, but I'm going to save my settings. Go back to the top, click on section 3 for the confirmed opt-in. This is important. This is where I'm going to turn off that confirmation email. Okay, so I'm going to go to right here, step 2, require opt-ins on web forms. I'm turning it off. And then they ask me, are you sure you want to turn it off? Yes, I want to turn it off. Okay, and then you won't need the success page confirmation URL because they're not going to get an email that says, are you sure to confirm that they want to get messages from you. So you don't need to fill that one out. All right, so go back to the top of the page and click on the tab that says Sign Up Forms. This is where you're going to actually create your capture page. So you're going to click on that green box, create your first sign up form. All right, here we go. We're going to start with the header. And you want to make sure, at least in this example, we're doing a white background. Okay, so I click on the header. I got my white background. If I want to change the background, I could do that right here. All right, And this is what I want to create. I'm creating this simple form right here, learn how. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this. And you can do this from any web page. You can highlight the information you want and paste it right in. So I'm going to paste it in this box. This dialog box over here is where I'm going to be able to edit my header. Now you see how this is not lined up right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything in my edit box, and I'm going to select where I can center it. You see you can line up everything on the left or the right, or you could just center it in the middle. I want to center everything. Now I want the top part of my header to be a bigger size font. So here I've picked size 24 pixels, and I can change it. You see the font below down here is a little bit smaller, and you can play around with it and adjust it. I wanted to be able to draw the attention to a couple keywords, so I picked a blue color for this learn how. And here's where you change the color. Right up here where the A is, the drop down arrow, you can change your color. You can go down here and you could select more colors off of a color spectrum. Okay, I'm just going to do it right there at the learn how. Learn how you can create your own income from home completely online with no recruiting, no meetings, no home parties, and driving around town. The reason I did that is because my target audience here are people who've already been in a home business and they're tired of all those meetings and driving around and all that. They just want to do something that they can truly do from home. And that's what this is all about. Okay, so that's why I created this capture page. You can do it without bugging friends and family. Perfect. This is exactly what I want. I wanted the words no highlighted in red because red is a stop word, correct? Red is a stop word. It gets their attention. No recruiting, none of that stuff. Okay, so the next section that we can go look at is the body of the form. Now where we do that is up here on the left side. I can click on body. And what I want to do here is I'm going to change the width. You do see how I move my mouse to the center of the box and I can just drag it out like that. There we go. I can resize it. I'm going to take it out as far as I can. Now I want to create a border around this too, okay, because this is going to be too boring without a border. And I'm going to pick a dashed line. And right now it's set for 1 pixel, but I want to make it bigger. So I'm creating it 5 pixels. And I want to change the color. The current color is gray, so I come up here to this palette. And I want to pick a red color. Okay, so I want to grab their attention. You can grab their attention with red. Great. Okay, so that's good. Now down here, where it says name and email, some people opt to leave the name out. I'm going to leave the name in here, and they can decide if they want to put their first name and last name or just their first name. You'll get a variety of responses from people. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Now with email, here's one thing you could do. You could either put it in the label where the word email sits on top of the box, or you could cut it out and you could put it inside the box. And what happens is when the prospect goes to fill out the information, as they start typing in the box, the word email will disappear. Okay, but I'm going to put it back up here on the label. And here's what I want to do. I want to put your best email. Okay, or you could put enter a valid email address here, but this gets their attention because it's the word best. I know they have multiple addresses and I want their best one because the information I have is important. Okay, down here where it says sign up. If it says sign up, that means that it's an image that Aweber has installed in the form automatically. If it says submit, it's something you can edit. So look here. I don't have a box here where I can type in other information. So that's an image and I got to go change that. So you go up to the top of the box here where it says advanced, click on that, and we're going to go delete this. So when I go inside this box, I'm going to click the X, so I have deleted the information of that image. And now you see the word down here change to the word submit. Now I do want to edit this word submit. I don't want to put submit, so I click on edit and I can change the text here. You could do something like let me in or show me how, give me the goods, something. Do something that's going to grab their attention. Right now I'm going to write take me to the training, exclamation point. Like I want to do that now. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, take me to the training. And blue is a color that actually converts really well. In this instance, I want to change the color to green. Okay, so I'm in this section still, And I'm going to go up to the color box and I'm going to pick a green color. Okay, that green looks pretty good. I could make it a little bit darker if I want, not that dark. Okay, so I'm going to click OK on that. Green is a go color, so I'm going to make it that green. All right, so we got that. And now over here, this email privacy. While I do respect their privacy, I don't want to draw attention to it here, so I'm not going to say anything. This email marketing by Aweber, I don't need that in there either. And the footer, I'm not going to do a footer right now, but that's where the footer would go. Now, if you want to add an image to do something like this box, this is an image. See what others have to say about what's on the next page. Yeah, this is awesome. Love it. I'm making money. Are you making money? Yes, absolutely. We're all making money with this copy and paste method. So you can add an image, and I'll show you how to do that. You go up to the top of the form creator. Up on this top row, it says image. You can click on image, and over here is where you'll enter the URL for that image. And that's how easy that is to do the image. But I'm done with that. I'm going to save my form. And then I'm going to go on to the next page. Step 2. All right, create the form name. I'm putting DS Capture 4. This thank you page. This is where they're going to go after they click on that button that says take me to the training. I want it to go to my own custom URL, so I get to enter that URL here. All right, so I'm going to put, oh, actually I do want that. dsdropship.com. All right, this already subscribed page, this is for people who maybe have already been to your page before and they're coming back again, and you might want to give them information like, hey, I noticed you've already been to this page before. Here is some additional information for you, and you can give them a different link. But in this instance, I'm just going to put the same thing. Save my form and go to step 3. All right, now it's ready to publish. Here we go, it's done. I will install my form. You could do this yourself if you know a little bit about HTML, or you could have your web designer do it and they can install the form for you. Or you could even, if you don't have a site, you can have Aweber host your form. Okay, it's very simple. This is it. Okay, look, here's the form number or the form ID. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go up to the top. I'm going to open up a new page. I'm going to paste it in. And there's the form. It worked. Take me to the training in green. See, there it is. All right, name and your best email. There you go. There's your information. So hope this information has been helpful. If you don't have Aweber yet, I don't know where you're seeing this video on. If you're seeing it on YouTube, I'll put a link below that if you want to grab Aweber, you can get it. It's like 20 bucks a month. And then you can make any forms you want for free using Aweber. And then if you are curious about what this business is, about this no recruiting, no home meetings, and want information about that, feel free to reach out to me directly, and I will also put a link on there below as well. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon.